Good morning, good morning. You probably can't see what I can see, but this view is amazing. I am in t-shirt weather, but all around me, I don't know if you can see it, it's just too misty, but all around with me there is, yeah, you can see it actually, snowy mountain tops. And don't know if you can see that one behind me. That's the one I'm heading to. But problems. So I made a video earlier, but I didn't upload it because it was massive file size because I had it in 1080 by accident instead of 720. Don't need these in higher than 720 at the moment. So slept a bit last night but didn't have a great night's sleep, and to cut a long story short, slept in quite badly. So I was 2.5 hours behind schedule, and then when I started walking I realised that I was actually further from the col that I'd originally wanted to camp at than I thought. That was an extra hour, so I'm like 4 hours behind here, and I'm still nowhere near the mountain now. Well, I say nowhere near. I'm near, but I've got a bit of walking to do. Now luckily this is all flat, or I've got this hill just here I've got to go up, which doesn't look very steep, but it is actually pretty steep. But after that everything is gradual, like gradual hills, really gradual. They're not difficult to climb or to walk on, should I say. The problem for me is I can only see this mountain from the south side, and I talked to somebody the other day and they were like, climbed it no problem, but obviously they've climbed it from the south side. I don't think they've looked down the north face, because if you look down the north face there's just ice fields everywhere. Now I can see the old ski station, and I've seen it worse, and I've actually walked on it when it was worse than this, so I'm not amazingly concerned. But looking at Puig Mal, it's got a lot of ice on this side. So I'm gonna see when I get closer. It's luckily because I've picked this route, unluckily because I slept in, but luckily because I've picked this route, I am gonna cross a lot of the ice in a safe way. I mean, if you didn't have crampons it wouldn't be safe, but I'll be passing them in a place where it's relatively safe. So as long as you've got crampons you can just walk as normal. But it does gives you an idea of how strong or weak the ice is, because if the ice is too strong, my crampons aren't good enough quality. If it's too light, my crampons aren't snowshoes, so I don't kind of like sink into it properly, and then I freeze my feet. So don't want to be doing that. I need it to be just right. Now luckily this weekend, every year I climb this weekend more or less. I normally don't camp, I normally do it from somewhere much closer. So yeah, I'm just going to push on now. I'll make another video when I get closer to the ice fields, and I'll make an evaluation there. If I do have to bug out there, I've still got a massive walk. If I summit, I go down the other side and I take a train, an expensive train, from like this sanctuary down to the train station, and it's not as long. Or if I bug out before it, I have to walk a long way. I mean, we could be talking about an extra 3 or 4 hours or something, as opposed to maybe the 2 it'd take to get down to the sanctuary. I don't know. I'm just gonna push on, because I really want to try and I really do want to try and summit it, but I don't want to go crazy. So I really want to get to these ice fields as soon as possible. and just see what they're like. So I'll speak to you soon.